Tech versus TCU may not have had the happiest of endings on Saturday, but students made the most of it. We have the sights and sounds of the Jones on game day.
Another year, another record-breaking number of students on the Tech campus. We'll let you know how much closer Tech is to its enrollment goals.
And one sorority here on campus made some waves at the Rec Center this weekend. We'll have a look at Delta Gamma's Anchor Splash.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Kameron Court.
And I'm Abby Aldrich. It may just go down as one of the best games of the year. Texas Tech versus TCU stirred up a lot of interest, both locally and nationally, with many sport outlets predicting Tech would slip away with a win.
Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, as TCU came through with a miracle game-winning play in the last 23 seconds of the game. TCU quarterback Trevon Boykin aimed for receiver Josh Doxson in the end zone, but the pass was tipped and missed, giving Tech fans false hope. In the right place at the right time, running back Aaron Green grabbed the tip ball and pulled it in for a touchdown, giving TCU the 55-52 lead. With 23 seconds left after a touchback, Tech tried to get down the field with little luck until the last second of the game. In a wacky play, Patrick Mahomes made a pass that ended up in the hands of 3 receivers and a linebacker before finally coming up 10 yards short of the goal line.
It was a heartbreaking loss for Tech fans, but it was also the biggest game of the year so far. Not only did the Jones sell out, but there was a huge amount of people on campus before the game for all the pregame festivities. Reporter Laura Duclos stopped by before kickoff to see how students prepared for the big game.
Right now we're tailgating, getting pumped up for this TCU game right now. They might have had our number last year, but we're ready for them today. We're ready to take them down. We're right here getting our liquid confidence and whatnot, so we can go and portray that confidence to our football team when we get over there in the Jones.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, man. Both defenses are suffering right now. So.
42-38. Tech 45, TCU 37.
My favorite part about tailgating is just this atmosphere. Look around, listen to everybody yelling, so right? Yeah, absolutely. Listen to this atmosphere. You can't top this anywhere. Our student section, our students here, the people who come out and support the Red Raiders, they're true blue to the bone, red and black, bleeding Red Raiders right here. We don't have no t-shirt fans. We have people who are true and blue to this school. That's the best part about this, the atmosphere. Everybody's about this. Raiders!
Fans and players don't get much of a breather before the next big contest. This Saturday, AT&T Stadium in Arlington hosts the Red Raiders and the Baylor Bears. Kickoff is scheduled for 2:30 p.m. Baylor comes into the game undefeated and is currently ranked number 4 in the country. If you can't make it the trip to the Metroplex, the game will be broadcast on ABC.
If the Tech campus seems a little more crowded this semester, it's not your imagination. For the 8th year in a row, Texas Tech has a record number of students enrolled in classes. The magic number this year, 35,893. That's 700 more students than last year. Overall, the amount of growth is smaller than the 2 previous years, but it still puts the university on track to reach its overall goal of 40,000 students by 2020.
Last week, the free speech area between the sub and library saw several students' groups come out to bring awareness to their cause. One very noticeable group of students featured a person in a pig costume with an unusual purpose.
Basically, we are trying to raise awareness about the animal rights, the tortures that farm animals are being through. And today is the National and International Hug a Vegan Day. And since we are vegan, we came here, we give free hugs, and we just give away stickers, and that's it.
Hug a Vegan Day is held annually each September.
Another group trying to get people's attention was the College of Media and Communications' very own KTXT Radio. The station hosted a live remote from the veranda on the north end of the free speech area from noon to 1 p.m. on Friday. The live broadcast is a way to make more students aware of the station.
All right, so we're your student-run station, KTXT. We're always here every other Friday at the veranda of the free speech area. Students are walking by to get their lunch in their bellies. We're out here playing music, giving away shirts, stickers. Right now, if you can have a dance-off with these guys, they're in shirts right now. They get their shirts off their back. All you got to do is dance off, like us on our social medias. So we're always giving away shirts.
KTXT is also preparing for one of their biggest events of the semester, College Radio Day. The station has multiple activities planned for the day, and you can find out more by visiting ktxtfm.org.
And one other event last week gave students a chance to help save a life. The fall edition of the Battle of the Residence Halls Blood Drive kicked off last Monday at the Sub. United Blood Services and University Student Housing teamed up again for the semi-annual event. The drive took place in the Sub Ballroom through Thursday, and then it moved outside to the UBS Bloodmobile on Friday. Organizers say that the tech population always comes out in force to make the drive a success.
A lot of times they started in high school, so they've learned now that it is important that they save at least 3 lives when they come and donate. And we all know that, you never know how many units anyone may need. And so it's just a good thing. Yeah. And it's a positive thing that they realize that their blood is important also, and they're making a big contribution.
Although the current blood drive ended Friday, United Blood Services is always in need of donations. Visit unitedbloodservices.org to set up an appointment.
The Greek community at Tech is a great way for students to get connected with friends and have some fun. But one other huge part of the Greek experience is raising money for a good cause.
And last week at the Tech Rec Center, one sorority offered some unique entertainment while helping the visually impaired. Reporter Laura Duclos has more.
Delta Gamma Women's Fraternity has held a long-standing tradition here at Texas Tech. Their fall philanthropy event, Anchor Splash, was held last Friday at the Rec Center pool. The event consists of multiple relay races and raffles, along with a men's synchronized swimming contest and an Anchorman pageant to top things off.
It's a little bit of dancing, but we look good. We got a lot of flips incorporated, and we have a lot of stuff where we do our own little thing, but it still looks like we're together. It's going to be pretty cool.
11 teams came together from around campus to support the event, each with a different game plan to blow their competition out of the water.
For right now, it has to be a secret, and you got to find out as we go. There's some cool stuff that's going to happen, and you're going to love it.
Get ready to be blown away.
Anchor Splash takes place each year and benefits Service for Sight, a philanthropy program that helps people across the nation who are blind or visually impaired. This year, they also raised money for the Guide Dogs of Texas, where their proceeds will aid in the training of seeing eye dogs. For MCTV, I'm Laura Duclos.
So Cameron, I'm not sure how early you were up this morning, but it was a little bit chilly for me walking to class.
Yeah, today may have been the coolest morning we've seen this semester, but I know it won't last. Let's take a look at the MCTV 3-day forecast. The high today will top out around 86 degrees, and it looks like we'll have more of the same Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Lows will again be in the upper 50s and the lower 60s, but it's hard to say if we'll see another low of 57 like we did this morning. All 3 days should be sunny and clear, but don't get too comfortable with the warmer temperatures just yet. A cold front looks to be headed to the area this weekend.
It's time to take a quick look at some upcoming events this week. First up, if you have the ability to act and love a mystery, the Tech Activities Board has an opportunity for you. TAB will be hosting auditions for their annual Murder Mystery Dinner tomorrow evening in the Sub. Students can stop by the Playa Room from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. to try out for a part in the play. Refreshments will be provided for participants.
If you're more of a spectator than a performer, the School of Music will be hosting a free concert this Tuesday. The Iridium Saxophone Quartet will be performing in the Hemley Recital Hall starting at 8 p.m. The quartet consists of 4 musicians who have played together over the last 10 years. The concert is free and open to the public.
One last event may not be on campus, but is worth a short drive up the road. The Panhandle South Plains Fair is taking place this week at the fairgrounds, just past the east intersection of I-27 and the Marcia Sharp Freeway. The fair offers rides, food, and fun for people of all ages. The fair is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and you can get in free until 1 p.m. After that, the cost is $9 for adults and $4 for children. The fair ends this Saturday. So Cameron, do you have any plans to head out to the fair this week?
It is my backup plan if I don't go to Arlington to cheer on our Raiders. What about you?
Well, I will actually be in a wedding this weekend, so I will not be able to make it to the game, but I will be cheering on Tech from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Well, that's fantastic. That's all for this week's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check out ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you next week.